In October 2015, a tech blog in Sweden received mail from the void. No return address, postmarked from Poland. Inside was a single DVD, the code written on it, 11BX1371. Curiosity killed the cat, but they put the disc in anyway. What played on the screen became the internet's biggest nightmare. A figure in a plague doctor's mask, standing in a ruined building. He didn't speak, he just stood there, staring. But his hand was moving. A light in his palm was blinking. The video went viral instantly. Reddit and 4chan began to dissect it. They realized this wasn't just a costume, it was a puzzle. The audio wasn't just noise. When visualized in a spectrogram, the sound waves formed images, a human skull, and encoded text that read, "You are already dead." But that was just the surface layer. The blinking light was Morse code. The video frames hid ciphers. Buried deep in the video's hex data were gruesome photos from historical crime scenes. The decoded messages were a threat. Strike an arrow through the heart of the eagle. It gave specific coordinates to the White House. The internet panicked. Was this a biological weapon warning? A terrorist threat? Sleuths found the location of the filming, the Zofiówka Sanatorium in Poland, an asylum with a dark history of Nazi occupation and death. The setting was real, the history was real, but who was behind the mask? Months later, a man named Wright came forward. He wasn't a terrorist, he was an artist. He proved it by releasing the source files and the actual mask used in the video. He claimed it was a test, a social experiment to see how the internet reacts to fear and hidden information. He wanted to see if we could solve the puzzle before the fear consumed us. We solved it, but looking at that mask, do you feel safe?